All right, that's the planning and development board meeting for January 28th, 2026, 6 p.m. Let's see, and say the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag, United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, roll call. Kim Smith.
Here.
Here, Buckner. Here. Anthony DeSantis.
Sure.
Debbie Friend.
Here.
Debbie Gable.
Here.
Katrina Zamron.
Here.
I'll hand it over to Kevin.
Okay, so the first thing on our agenda is our approval from the minutes at our last meeting, November 19th. We didn't have a meeting in December. So did everybody have a chance to look at the meeting minutes for November?
Yes.
Yep. Any questions or corrections or anything? Okay, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Friend motion. Zambron second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carried. And the first thing on our agenda tonight is a site plan approval from Mr. Zachary Alavati for 3071-3085 South Park. Is Mr. Alavati here? Hi, can you step up to the podium and explain what it is you want
Hi,
to
my name is Zach Elabadi, I'm the ownership from 3071 South Park Avenue, New Hampshire. You guys see here is our, layout, structural plan and everything. We're going to get everything detailed. Everything is on board with the city. And to see if anybody has any questions.
If you can just speak a little louder, just because the microphone's on it.
Oh, yes, we have the layout structural plan over here. In detail for you guys to see if we have everything on board and everything in place. And if anybody has any questions or concerns for me.
I had one quick question. This is Kim Smith. In our packet, did we have pictures in here that should not have?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
noticed.
Thank
that.
you. That was my question as well.
Yeah, I wrote, why is it
Pictures
real
in here that look like they're from the corner of Steel and Lana, not
Yes.
Steel and Lana, but Ingham.
Probably
Thank
something.
So he is doing an addition onto the Kirby side of the building. That's the like materials that he's gonna have for the addition.
Okay.
Okay, so this is just,
Metal wrap.
oh, okay.
Oh, so it's an example of,
Yeah,
oh,
as an example.
I wrote, why is
okay.
it real
I was
picture?
confused as well.
So,
Okay.
This is Jared Buckner. So in reference to the addition. Where's the runoff gonna be when it rains? This gonna go into the neighbor's yard or where's that water going?
I think all of
You're gonna have,
Gutters?
Gutters,
Yeah, the metal tops. Gutters and it's gonna infiltrate down to us.
and is it gonna go like into a sewer or you got a place for that runoff, or is it just gonna go into the ground?
Yeah, to see if, I'm not sure if there was a sewer line over there, but pretty sure there's something that, I haven't got that really covered with the owner as well about the sewer, but I'm pretty sure that's something that they would have covered, done the right way.
And that fence that's over there, who is that? The owner's fence or is that the neighbor's fence?
The fence is the dividing line between
Yes.
us and
Who owns the fence?
the fence is, I'm guessing. The neighbor by like that certain square inch from over there.
The wooden
Yes.
fence on the,
Yes.
yeah, that's right aids. That was right aids.
That's right.
The wooden one or the side one? Oh, you're talking about okay, no,
Oh,
no.
We're
The
gonna put
wooden,
this,
yes.
a new structure, that's a fence right there.
Yes, that one does.
Okay, so you guys are gonna repair that fence or fix it, put a newer thing up? I don't know if you talked to the neighbors yet,
Yeah,
just to kind of cover all that up or?
yeah, we want to do a better fence to have more privacy inside of definitely, because we're gonna have extra storage of goods and products inside there.
DeSantis, this is a question on that addition. What about the egress? Are you gonna use the entrance on Kirby or is that getting shut down?
The main entrance?
The main entrance is on South Park, correct?
Yes,
And then there's an entrance on Kirby?
Yes,
Does that affect that? Is that can stay open or
we're just gonna have the main entrance.
you're just gonna have the main entrance
Yeah,
on?
that back entrance is just gonna be for the goods that they'll be purchasing and from wholesalers coming into the.
Deliveries and that?
Yeah, just the.
Wasn't that Kirby just going out or was that coming into? I thought it was just coming out of the drive-through.
No,
I
people
think-
come in and out.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So you'll just be using that for delivery?
Yeah, so, yep.
Are you still gonna use the drive-through for the pharmacy and stuff like that?
Yes, the pharmacy is gonna be the drive-through.
So they're gonna have to use the Kirby entrance and exit.
Right.
Yeah,
The trucks.
for the trucks and for the drive-through, pharmacy drive-through. So it's still gonna have to be used, just like Rite Aid used it.
You talking about the back entrance for the goods?
Yeah, where the pharmacy has the drive-through, you
Yes.
come in on the front of the Kirby.
Yep.
Towards the front of the building, go down the side and you exit out the back of Kirby.
Yes, okay.
So you're still gonna have to use both of them if you're opening the drive-through pharmacy.
Yes, for the employees, not for the customers. You
Oh,
talk-
so you won't be using the drive-through for the pharmacy.
I
The
thought we were
pharmacy is gonna be a
talking about,
walk-in only?
The back, you talking about the back?
Well, this
door
Kirby
back
side
there,
here.
Or are you talking about the drive?
This
The
side here.
drive-through.
Oh,
Yeah, the
the
drive-through.
drive-through is gonna be used for the customers.
Okay. So it's gonna be for the pharmacy.
Yes, for the pharmacy, yeah.
Joe Buckner again. So based on this little sketch here, you guys are gonna have food in there? You're gonna sell food?
Yes, we're gonna
So
sell.
what kind of food?
Uh,
Just cold cuts or like sandwiches
like
or?
cold cuts, we're gonna have the butcher meats and, we're planning on doing, hot foods as well there too.
Okay, and so for the dumpster, what is your plan for like garbage disposal?
So on the left wing of the building, so where the entrance is, the front main entrance, on that left side and that back where the space is, we're gonna put the garbage disposals over there. So it's opposite end because we're having the storage unit on that one side where the garbage used to be for Ready. We're gonna be on the opposite end where that back space is next to the entrance.
Which would be the south side of the building, in the parking lot, then you're gonna have a dumpster.
Yes.
Behind the addition is what you're saying?
No,
no.
on the complete opposite end.
So the addition is on the north side of the building, correct?
Yes,
Well, the west side,
The west side. of
yes, the west side of the building.
The building is facing Kobe.
So there is a dumpster.
The west
location
side
on
of the-
actual drawing.
Yeah.
Is there enough, there's enough room for an addition?
we're in the back.
Yeah.
I mean, we thought we had probably more space to move down the other side. And we were gonna put the storage facility over there.
So,
I'm a little confused.
cheers, Buckner.
If you look
We'll get
at what's, you know,
clarification.
If you look at this page, there is a
Yeah,
dumpster location on it.
Yeah.
Storage and dumpster.
So now,
So what additions on this?
Mhm.
so if you're looking from South Park,
South Park.
the addition is behind, it's in the back.
Will be in the back.
On the
Yeah,
Kirby
by-
side.
On the Kirby side, by that fence that I was talking
Oh,
about.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Chair Buckner again. So do you guys have like, what do you call it, sprinklers and everything? But it was probably already some stuff in there, right?
It's not-
At the current standard square foot, it wasn't needed.
It wasn't me, okay.
And
yes.
even with the addition, they don't need sprinklers, 12,000 square feet, trigger sprinklers.
Okay,
So it still doesn't need sprinklers.
good to know, thank you.
So the food's takeout only.
It's technically all candles.
Are you the builder or the owner?
Area, yeah.
I'm the family member of the
basically.
Okay.
Okay.
Who is the contractor?
The contractor, we have right now, we've been using for the plumbing Delta. And some of the real contracting work, we didn't really get to that.
Right, something else, so.
The fun part will start beginning soon.
Yeah.
The snow and then, the slush and everything kind of put us back a little bit, but.
They're moving along on the plumbing.
They are.
Pretty strip in there and all that stuff.
So is the build, their addition, let me just get back to addition. This is DeSantis. What is it gonna be used for? Just storage?
The back part is gonna be used for extra meats, for our deli and our butcher.
Oh,
So-
Refrigerated storage, correct?
Refrigerated storage, yes. They want to increase their, purchasing power. And in return, it'll be, cheaper goods for the citizens, cities.
This is Debbie, friend. Will there be, excuse me, will you be having seats where they can eat in? You said there's gonna be hot food. Is it
Yes.
takeout only or will there be
Take out.
takeout only?
So it said some Sambron here. It says on the front here, supermarket and pharmacy. So what will you be selling? I just heard about takeout food.
Produce, vegetables, fruits, groceries, pretty much everything that, the people of the city are gonna need.
Jared Buckman, going back to the dumpster, who's going to? Who's gonna be removing the waste? You're going with like, what's it?
They're gonna have to hire like monitor waste management or something like that, because it's a commercial building, city will not. So
Okay.
they're gonna have to get, yeah, they're gonna have to
Most
get a
likely,
third party.
That addition is up the code from the boundary line, so.
Yeah. So it's a corner property, so it will consider front yards, so there is zero setback in neighborhood commercial for that. Any for that. As far as parking, there's a lot of parking, so. Yeah, they should, don't any variances.
So now, isn't the dumpsters back there right now?
Yes, where the addition is going.
And you're moving the dumpsters, right?
Yes, they're gonna be moving the dumpsters on the others.
If you look at this picture, there are dumpsters listed on the back of the
Yeah.
corner there, if you're looking at the front of the building.
Sambron here. Do you have hours of operation?
We got it down to the two sets, either 8 to 11 or to 7 to 11. That's the expectations between the owners and the top.
7 days a week or?
7 days, yes.
How many employees do you plan on having?
With that type of size facility, we're probably looking at, 7 to 10 employees at least.
You say at all times?
Yes, to cover all grounds inside, the kitchen, the butcher, the grocery floor, cashing people out.
Pharmacist?
Yes, pharmacist to that. So you're gonna have a good team inside.
This is Debbie Friend. Will the pharmacy be open those hours also?
The pharmacy is gonna be probably closed at 9 o'clock. It's gonna be a couple hours worth, yes. Pretty much the standard hours between those pharmacies.
So I would assume that addition is gonna look like this picture here, right?
That's the basic layout, it's gonna be like a steel corrugated addition, steel siding, probably
And,
steel roofing.
and then refrigeration is gonna be inside there?
Inside, yes. And I'm pretty sure we had our architect Dave send the email to James. But they wanted a little bit more detailed and how it's gonna look from, people driving by, and I'm pretty sure you guys get that email.
Yeah, we've received these. This is what we received.
Okay, we didn't get a picture of what.
No.
And with, I have a question about the refrigerator storage. So it's just going to be storage. You're not gonna be, because I heard you talk about a butcher. So it's not gonna be any, like, the animals, the killing of animals, no live animals.
Just frozen.
Okay. Do you have any other question? Yeah, it's, we can open up, I'll entertain a motion to open up the public hearing to see if we have any neighbors or any
If you
concerns.
just wanna ask if anybody's there, and if nobody's there, don't bother opening it.
I don't know if anybody is.
Anybody here to speak on this project, for or against it or anything?
Okay, so it doesn't seem like anybody is here, so I'll entertain the motion.
I think it sounds great.
You could use grocery store, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
Definitely a big project, we're excited to get this going. We believe this is needed in the city. And, they
Yeah.
believe on, working to cater to all the demographics in the city. So, we're not trying to go one way or the other. We're gonna be able to cater to everything.
When are you looking to open?
From guesstimate, I would say about a month and a half, 2 months, but we're not gonna rush it. We wanna make sure everything is.
Right. Yeah,
on,
okay.
and, first impression is everything, so we wanna be able to do everything the right way from the beginning.
Great.
2 months is ambitious.
In the spring.
Oh, yeah, and hopefully, we wanna bring more businesses, more traffic, more money to the city. Hopefully, this is just the first step, and we can attract, more different businesses over.
You gonna put up any signage or anything?
We got the digital sign in the front, so a signage is not really needed because, We don't have really, too many of the ulterior windows.
Thanks.
I'll entertain a motion to approve, because we said there's nobody here. For public hearing.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
A second.
Buckner second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition?
Mm-mm.
Motion carried. So
Good luck.
let's see, after.
Yeah, so we just need better drawings of like, you know, the cooler and all that with like an outside stuff like that. So if you want to take your architect college or something, we'll tell him what he needs. All right, and then you can start pulling permits, where to get the plumbing permit going and stuff like that, all right?
Have them send the PDF and get whatever details.
Yep, sounds good to me. He's got my email, he sent me a couple things already, so yeah, just have him email me, all right?
Very excited about the project.
Me too.
Aye.
Be excited to understand.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night. Next on me.
Oh, you can probably start your business registration also.
I don't think he heard. I don't-
Mr. Alabama.
You can probably start your business registration too, because it takes a month or two, you know what I mean? So go to clerk's office, room 215, yeah, get your business registration going, because they have to go through council and all that stuff, right?
Okay, beautiful, yep.
All right. Okay, sounds good.
Okay, our next agenda item is Ryan Brown from Habitat for Humanity for 235 Ingham Ave.
I'm here from Brian Brown, or my name is Peter Enright, I'm with Habitat. It's for the construction of a 5-bedroom new residence at 235 Ingham.
5 bedroom, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that,
It's the second contract that we have with Lackawanna Housing Authority. The building first one is 3-bedroom at 184 Ingham. And this is the second one in the contract, it's a 5-bedroom.
Excuse me, this is Kim Smith. Is it Lackawanna Housing Authority or is it Lackawanna Community Development Board?
Community development.
Oh,
That's all HCC.
oh, that's what I thought. I just wanted to be clear.
Janice, just a quick question. Is that a single lot or I'm not trying to picture where that is?
single lot,
Yeah, it
single
is.
corner lot.
Lot on Holbrook and Holbrook. Yes,
Okay.
they got their variance for the size of lot, it's a little thin.
A lot.
Yeah, it's 33 feet, supposed to be 45. You put a lot of houses on a 35-foot lot, so you know, the Center Street ones and. They think England's pretty thin, you can Holland.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So is it, up and down, right, 2 floors or 3?
Yes, sir.
Two. So, Jared Buckner, I have a question for code enforcement. So that used to be the old, AA Pizzeria back in the 70s and the 80s. That's pizza. So,
That's before my time.
Yeah.
okay.
70s, huh?
We are-
That's I'm calling my age then, right?
It's been a vacant lot that the city has problems cutting.
Oh, okay, so wouldn't that be grandfathered in? Will we even have to put up to, because is the dimensions the same or did anything change?
If it's not built in a year, then you have to go back through zoning and policy. So if something was built there within a year of the other one being torn down, then it would be, you wouldn't need to vary any lot size or anything like that or setback. But after 1 year, that all goes out the window, you have to follow the zoning code.
Normally, planning board doesn't see single family homes, but it's going through LHDC and stuff like that. You guys see the single family.
If it's privately funded or being privately built by a homeowner,
Mhm.
it wouldn't come from the planning board, but this is being done through Habitat for Humanity and LHTC.
All right, this is Jared again. I have another question, in reference to code enforcement. So the, I don't know what this is called. When you have the
Seeker.
questions, the seeker. So question 9, where it says the proposed action meets or exceeds the state energy code requirement. What is that?
That's the insulation, all that stuff.
The green code.
The heating and cooling. It meets all codes. It got it.
Do your houses have base, Kim Smith, do your houses have basements or is it slab construction?
No, it's full basement.
Uh-huh. And you're gonna start when?
Good question.
Okay, yeah, what is the
The
bid?
weather's killing us right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Most of my projects are
Mhm. In
pretty much
limbo.
shut down just because of cold.
Mhm.
I talked to my excavators earlier in the week. Frost hasn't gotten down too far in the ground. He's still able to dig, so.
So probably.
Everything
spring.
goes okay. I'm hoping to get a shovel in the ground maybe beginning of month.
Okay. And then how long? What's your construction time?
I got more construction coming up in the fall of the year. I gotta get the rest of my construction for this year done. So I can start the new construction stuff on the fall of the year.
Chair Buckner is, say, I'm sorry.
Tim Smith, I have another question in reference to, now, are your systems that you put in the mechanics that you put in there, are they still, I'll say, normal gas lines and, gas? Okay, so we're not going with the all electric or with the heat pumps. You're not
Not
doing
yet.
that. Okay.
All of that was put on hold.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, but some people are choosing to do heat pumps
do it.
when they build homes.
No, we're still.
The
we're still
normal way.
gas.
All right, this is Jared Buckner again. So is this property, is it gonna be rented or is it
No.
sold the
No,
person?
they're going to low income family. Through Habitat.
Right.
They are taxed.
Yeah. My parents, that's a big fan.
It's needed.
Sir, is that sold or rented? I didn't hear what you said.
It's
No, they get
Sold.
sold to a family that's in the that goes through the Habitat program.
They help build one or two houses with you, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
they do like, I believe the sweat equity now is at 400 hours. So they'll work on various projects with us.
Yep.
And I believe it's 200 hours that they put in on their houses.
And you still have, it's a traditional program where it's volunteers that help you.
Yes, ma'am.
They're actually doing a fine job on the one on Angle though. It's one of the better habitat houses we've seen so far. Yeah, it looks very.
All of them, I thought, look, even, some of them are different, some of them have been gut rehabs over the years, but they look good.
No,
Yeah, we still,
definitely going very.
we still do rehabs. Those are getting harder to get done.
Any questions, any other questions about taxes and?
he said they pay taxes.
Nobody has, everybody likes how it looks?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. But they all look, like I said, that's just my personal opinion. I think that they look. So is there anyone here from the public that wants to speak or has questions or needs clarification? No, so nobody is here, so we don't need to have a public hearing. So now we need to look at is it negative debt for the seeker?
Yes.
So I'll entertain a motion for that. For the negative declaration for the seeker act.
I'll make the motion.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. And now I'll entertain a motion to approve the site plan. Zambrand motion.
Friend second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Good luck. All right.
Good luck with Mother Nature.
Mhm.
Got a question for you off the record. What's in the new build square now?
175 and up. All depends on what you want to throw inside.
Yeah, I got you.
I mean, for us, it's
Here when that's running.
it's like
It's really hard to hear.
175
Okay.
thereabouts.
That's just.
Yes. Okay.
Yep, thanks.
Thank you. Next on our agenda is the site plan approval for 1441 Electric Avenue, Aki Hamoud. Mr. Hamoud.
Yes, ma'am. I have the applications fill up inside when you're one down.
What is it?
This is my neighbor, we cross street from my house. My name is Aked Hamoud. I'm coming from New York City. I was living in New York City for 15 years. I moved here to New York, New in Lackawanna. I'll be here now 1 year only. I own the building and I was trying to open my own business in my own building. I was trying to doing like daily like New York style daily food, hot food, cold food, salad, smoothies, coffees, sodas. It's like New York styles. We doing in theirs, not like they doing here in Buffalo. They're not doing the sandwiches like in theirs and everything is like in there. And everybody, I already have business experience for 15 years in New York City. I already did like 4 stores in there in New York Cities. This is one of my businesses pictures in there, so I did it. And now I'm gonna build the same way here's in Lackawanna.
Yeah, nothing is project plan, like in comparison to some of the businesses.
If you
on
could
there.
state your name, sir.
Jason Kaminsky.
Okay.
His name Jason.
Yeah, I mean, in comparison to some of the businesses that have been there, his plans for what he wants to turn into, I think look fantastic. You know, I think it's definitely gonna be a good addition to the area.
And are you partners or?
No. I'm just here for support. I'm
No, he's
the
the
neighbor directly
Across the street
adjacent.
from my house.
Yeah, directly adjacent to the property.
Okay.
So I'm the next commercial property over on Peach.
Okay. Is it going to be shawarma, deli and grill? Is that what you're gonna open it as?
Shawarma, deli grills. Also, we doing snack, grizzlies, drinks, cold drinks, and all this stuff.
Smoke
No
shop food?
alcohols, no tobaccos, no anything like that. I doing only food. This is what I be doing it for years. I cook and I'm chef cook.
Okay. This is member friend. What is this, all these gangster gaming signs? Is that you're gonna have gangster video games inside?
No, this is how the science we gonna build the science is the name is this is
The name's gonna be Shawarma Deli and Grill, but you want the sign to look like that.
Right, yeah, just the
exactly,
representation.
they get
Right.
LED lights.
You think,
Oh.
people think that sign's a little loud for the area.
No.
No, I just wondered what was going on with gangster game. I just,
No,
a
no.
gangster.
That was my question too.
It's like,
This is how the LED light is gonna be
Just think
put
that.
in the sign.
Okay, but
But
gonna
the
say
name of the
Starbucks
store
Grill.
is gonna be that in the front of the store is gonna be Shawarma Deli. and Grill.
Okay,
We're not selling no tobacco or no alcohol?
No, I'm not doing this. I already kick out my tenant. His name, maybe you know it, the Sufi.
And all
I
about,
was fighting with him all years. He was selling drug in my stores and I was like kick him out and
But like, this is a breath
Disease
of fresh
and
air,
everything.
honestly, from what.
I was fighting with them for years because he doing tobacco and drugs and all this stuff and I was kick him out from my door. Because I don't want nothing like that. I need everything legal, everything help.
This is Kim Smith. I had a couple of questions, or just to note, that we got the email and the email had the video attachment and it's correlations in correlation to the sign, an example of the sign. So the sign, we know what's there now. So what you're putting there now is gonna be a large LED illuminated sign. That's what this is. It's large
this is-
LED.
This is like a LED light. They put them in top the mirrors they already have in the wall.
Mhm.
They screw it in the top of the mirror.
I'm
so it's gonna
familiar-
go where the old sign was, correct? The
Facing-
same spot where the old
facing
sign
down.
was?
Yeah,
I'm familiar with it. That's what my question is.
And there's no neighbor directly across the street either, so it's not like it'd be like shining into something.
But there's one that's diagonal across the street.
Oh, yeah, the smaller one, yeah, right there.
Next
Yeah,
to
you're right.
next to the service station. And so that's what my concern is. Because sometimes these LED signs, especially when they're at the scale that you said, sometimes they are a bit much for neighboring properties. So directly in front of you, I know that that's like a garage, but then you do have residential units or buildings across the street that are diagonal.
how straight is for me is a tire shop.
Yeah, but maybe just
Directly in front, that's why I said diagonal.
try to scale down the brightness maybe.
that's what I'm suggesting, because I understand, what you're saying about in New York City, so I understand that. But that neighborhood is, more of a residential neighborhood. And this type of a sign, this would be something that would be, you would typically see this, it could be like on Ridge Road or Abbott Road or something like that, or South Park.
I mean,
Thank you, a major
Got all the
commercial.
lights across the street that just like illuminate the entire neighborhood.
But then, like I said, you have regular houses that are close by. So it's a little bit of a different type of a
They
neighborhood.
have, I think, value controls, you can
Yeah,
change the
like that.
value,
Yes,
lower.
you can scale it
value.
down.
Yes,
That's what I'm getting at.
Because it's all is controllers is by the phone now. They're
Mhm.
doing it. Yeah.
That's what I would strongly recommend, so that it's not a nuisance.
So,
To
yeah,
the
or
residential.
something, you could lower the
Yeah,
price.
of
Okay.
course,
Make it,
100%.
sorry, Jim, didn't mean to.
No, that's the major concern that this sign is beautiful. This is actually, it's a very nice sign. So I don't want you to take it the wrong way. This is,
No, no,
it's very attractive.
Whatever
sign.
y'all like, I can do it. I mean, I'm here, it's for the Buffalo. I'm
Yeah.
coming, I'm already did it 15 years in New York
Yeah.
City. And now I started my maybe first, second, third business here in Buffalo.
Jared Buckner, what are your hours of operation, Carl?
We do 24 hours. In New York City, but I don't know how the plan they do it.
Yeah,
in here.
Yeah.
in the residential.
I mean, I don't know how they do it in here, but
Again-
New York City, we do it 24/7.
No,
Because we
Yeah.
selling food
Yeah,
and
so-
all this stuff.
Is there any ordinances?
I mean, that would be
about
through council, so when he fills out his business registration, they're gonna ask him what the hours of operation are, and then when it goes through council, they decide, they can tell you. Yeah, you can't be open 24/7, and you can only
Yeah.
open these hours in that neighborhood, you know what I mean? So that's through council, that's.
so
Yeah,
this,
we're
so
gonna get
Kim, so
letter
it's
to the
Kim,
neighbors, see what they're gonna say about
yeah,
it.
Kim
They
Smith.
completed with it, I can go with.
Kim Smith, and again, this is like, code enforcement said, that's something that would be determined at the city council. But I would just strongly recommend that you look at the businesses that are in that type of a neighborhood now. Because this is, Lackawanna is not New York City at all.
I know.
So that's one thing. And then also, like I said, it's a difference between being on Ridge Road.
But a lot of people, they get hungry after 12, and what are you gonna eat after 12?
Yeah,
Uber Eats?
I would
Where are you gonna
recommend.
go, McDonald's?
Yeah, I
There's really a lot of places they can get more food, but this is why I be doing it 24/7,
Okay.
because we selling all food.
Uh-huh.
This is my business is food, I'm not like tobacco or stuff.
Okay,
so
So like
hopefully
you
it will
said,
attract
city-
the crowd. You know.
that's the thing. So
Yeah.
city council, they'll deal with that. But again, I'm just giving you some advice.
Yeah,
As
yeah,
far
I
as
agree
being
with
here.
whatever they want to do, I play with you.
And what happens, and I'll just tell you from experience from some other delis that have been some of the neighborhood delis. What happens is after a certain hour, you get a questionable customer base. And then that brings on problems for you. And it brings on problems not just for you, but also for your neighbors. So that's just what I want you to understand, that that's what happens once you get past a certain hour.
Okay, no
You're,
problem.
and you'll see that your customers will change. The customers that come in at 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the evening are gonna look a whole lot different than somebody that's coming in at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I've lived on that corner for 20 years and dealt with
So-
all the bars that were there.
Yeah.
Well,
So it's a difference. So you just
crazy,
wanna
yeah.
take that into consideration.
Positive.
Any other question?
Yeah, Jared Buckner again. You just gonna be working this yourself, or how many employees are you gonna have?
We're gonna have 2 employees and cashiers and 2 employees cooking.
So 4
There's
people.
4 of them, yeah. Maybe we doing it 24 hours, if it's not, so we're gonna cut off the.
And I guess this is kind of like a dumb question. It's just a question. We got a lot of delis in Lackawanna. Yeah, so I don't want to, I was just concerned that this would be like a deli haven at some point, right? And with,
No, we don't have anything in our code saying that you can't put
No, I know.
Store right next to
It's
the
just a
store.
comment, it's just a
Got it.
comment.
Got it.
It's just,
Hopefully his is better than the next guy's and.
well, his is unique.
That's fine.
His is unique, so I like the ideal. But my question, in addition to that comment, is the first gentleman that came, they're right around the corner from you. You worried about any competition? I know it's a deli up the street.
God is plus the person is not plus anybody. So we're about maybe I'm gonna get the lucky one. I'm gonna be over than everybody. I'm gonna be the best one in there.
And so New York type sandwiches, like what kind of sandwiches?
We're doing like shop cheese,
Uh-huh.
chicken over rice, shawarmas, and there's a lot of stuff we're doing in New York. So
You never had chopped cheese?
Ah.
Okay.
this is like
So,
this is like ground meat.
okay,
We chop it up, we put an onion and green peppers, and then we hit them with the sazons, and then we chop them all together. So
Kinda like a
when
steak
they get
sandwich?
well done, and then we put the top cheese that they like. They got American cheese, buffalo cheese.
Is it lamb or beef or?
It's beef. We're doing only halals. We're not doing any pork or anything like beers, laro, anything is not halal. So I'm not be doing it
Okay,
because I go with my culture.
You still own stores in New York?
I stay on those meat.
okay.
all right, thank you. Thank you.
I mean, if you have any questions, anything I don't like, I mean, I can do it and no problem to me. I mean, I try to do the best.
Jared Buckner again. What is your plan for garbage disposal? Where are you gonna put the garbage? How you gonna dispose it?
Garbage, I think they sold like a cup stores. I don't know how they doing it, but I sold cup stores. They get the garbage from the city halls. They get like more boxes, like 4 or 5 boxes more.
So
That's true.
for food and stuff like that, you're gonna have to get a garbage disposal company. With a small
Container?
dumpster, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can get
Yeah,
that one, yeah.
Contact like Waste Management or Modern and they'll get you
All
a
right,
small.
we doing
container or
that plan, why
something.
not? I have a parking lot next to it, is
Something for the
my
grease too,
building
right?
also,
Yeah,
is I
yeah.
can put my garbage container in there.
Yeah, you don't want rodents in that. I know like when I got a lot of rodents. That's a pet peeve of mine. I hate rodents. But I do, and it's like everywhere you go, right?
Yeah.
So, and
I have
so-
the next to it is the parking lot, that's close to the store, so I
So,
can.
yeah, I was
put
gonna
the
ask you that.
garbage
So
there.
that's where you're gonna,
Yeah, I can leave it there, the garbage container. And the garbage truck can full all the way there, come back, grab and go.
so do we need to put some demands as to what kind of garbage, or is that just automatic that you guys would take care of that?
Oh, like a dumpster corral, they have it enclosed and fencing and stuff like that.
There are people who park,
So you can, get out that.
I guess, on the street.
Fence around.
Fence around the dumpster.
Go ahead, fence and dumpster, well, then a dumpster corral or something,
Yeah.
might be open.
Like right, yes.
Yeah, not a big deal, we can.
So then when we vote, I'll just bring it up, right? Can we vote on that, or is that something separate?
If you wanna add it in,
Yeah, I'll add that
it's
in.
being closed, yeah.
I'll add that in.
Yeah, we can build that, it's very easy. We're already building 4 stores, so we're not gonna build another one.
Member
To get
friend,
back to you though, because this ain't for us. This is room 215. Once you get approved tonight, you gotta bring that to room 215, the clerk's office. That goes to them and then they'll get you going on the next step, all right?
member friend, are those apartments? Is it an apartment upstairs?
These 2 apartments, but it's below to me, I live there,
You're gonna live there?
I live,
Okay,
they 2 of them apartment, I opened the 2 of them and I leave all there. I'm not leave, no more tenant, I'm ready tired tenant. One tenant that fight with them, no pay me 6 months, and this tenant, 1 year's, for the stores tenant, 1 year's no pay me nothing, so I'm tired tenant, I live with both of them.
Being landlord stuff, man.
Yeah. Is this the park, is this your parking lot next to it?
That's below to the building.
How many cars fit in there?
I'm not really fit cars in there before, but I think it can fit
Like 8.
8 feet,
Eight?
yeah.
So
It's
that'd be,
very,
Not per- this.
it's very big
Yeah.
and very deep.
that'd be when the Red Sea Market opened, we went and measured all the.
And it's
parking spots,
different,
made sure there was enough
different,
parking for
Okay.
that store, and he's keeping the store the same size.
And the dumpster's gonna go back there?
I believe he's thinking of putting it back here somewhere.
Against the garage. back
It just
there.
goes all the way back here.
Okay, just wondering. Okay. Keep looking.
Any other questions?
Do you have any question?
Anyone else here?
Is there anyone here that has any questions? We need a clarification?
Nope.
So nobody is here, so we don't have to have a public hearing. So I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Gave a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve with the stipulations that he builds his dumpster corral.
Dumpsters enclosed.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so it's been moved and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried.
Okay, so you gotta bring that paperwork to room 215, and then if you're gonna do any work or change anything, you gotta come and get permits for it and stuff, right?
Yep, I already got all the permit numbers and everything.
Sounds good.
No problem.
Yes.
The dumpster corrals, that's.
And you will need a permit for a sign, and then we have to check the size and all that stuff.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
So if you wanna call us,
Any
we'll let you know
business
all permits you need to
is,
get everything.
That's what I thought, right,
They
thanks.
have to
That's
have
what
Is that what
I
you
was-
wanted, Christian?
Right, they have saying no, that's why I put
Yeah,
it
we'll
in
check
there.
this out.
Yeah, right, so no, thanks, Tom.
If they don't, it's these guys.
All right,
Right.
thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right,
Good luck.
get going.
Good luck.
Thank you, guys.
Good luck.
And next on the agenda is Jessica Kieselmeyer from 8 Gravel Street.
Hi.
Hi,
State your name and explain what it is you want to do.
my name is Jessica. I've lived here my entire life. I moved away to Syracuse for 2 years and moved back here with my parents. I live at 8 Gravel. My parents own both the houses, so I do not own anything. I've had to get approvals for things that I'm not even sure of why I'm here, to be completely honest. People have online businesses all over the place, and all of a sudden, like, I can't, I guess. I don't know.
You
guess that's what it
planning
comes
board approval, so you can get your
Yeah.
business first straight.
But I guess like it's weird because people sell cookies and clothes and
Yeah.
all of this stuff all over the place. So I'm not really sure.
You call enforcement their name, they'll take care of it.
Yeah, it's weird.
Cooper, Assistant City Attorney. So there is a process for a business registration and that has to be begun prior to anyone operating a business in the city.
Okay.
So I can speak to at least one of the reasons why he would be here, be that prior to applying for that business registration, you're required to have the board approve your site plan. And if you have customers entering your property for that business, not fall under any exception.
Yeah.
So that would be exactly why you're here, and there are legal steps that the city needs to have businesses that are operating without those registrations and the required approvals. Which is something that if you were to continue to operate and have customers coming to your property, you would be subject to, so.
Yeah. The only reason that I had people come to the house is because I did like fundraisers for the schools, so the teachers are picking up t-shirts instead of trying to ship for $6 when they live, on Martin Road. I changed it to where like I drop off to the schools once a week now, to like high school to middle school, Martin Road, just to make it easier, because I know like just like me, I work a full day. I come home, I do these things. I don't have open hours where a lot of the schools are open because I'm at work as well.
But didn't you advertise for flash sales and? have
Yeah, so I did that one
people-
time in September for sure, yeah. Because I was trying to clear and get stuff out and situated before like winter, because I use a shed to like kind of pack all my orders. And before winter and the snow and trying to trudge through
Okay,
the
you
yard.
did come there that, you
Yeah,
came there when you
sure,
did that,
yeah.
we told you you need a business registration, if you're gonna continue to have people come in your house. And if you're gonna have the shed there, and then you continue to do it, but you never got the business registration,
Yeah, so
correct?
no, because you didn't tell me that I needed a business.
Yes, we said if you're gonna have people coming to your property,
And I,
you do need it, and you said, well,
So
not
I-
if people coming anymore, but then you continue to have people come. So
I
that's why you need a
probably
business
had 3
registration
people in the course of
in the
like,
past year.
like literally, no, in the last like, even for Christmas, majority of my orders were shipped, like a teacher, or I had a parent come from Clinton or Victory because they needed like a shirt for school for their kid for the next day. But like a majority of my orders are not shipped. I mean, I can show you, I do pick up locations, I also drop off.
You do
Um,
store the
I
product
store-
on the
yep,
property.
so
and
half
everything,
of
correct? You said there that you
half of my
kept
shed is like my
for
personal
variance,
stuff when I move back.
Which again, you did without the variance or the permit or anything.
Yeah, so like
that's why
I,
you're-
yeah, but I didn't put the shed there. That's my
That's
dad's
fine.
shed, so it's That's the only thing. So like, I don't care. I'll pay for it. Obviously, I would have paid for it anyways.
And again, a year ago,
It's my
we were there,
bad.
told you you needed a permit for that, too, and you didn't do that either.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so this is Kim Smith. So you're here now,
Yep.
and so this, basically, this is an online business.
Yep.
So the percentage as far as how much, is shipped versus people physically coming is gonna be what? Is it
I
like
mean,
20%?
it's probably a 1% of people come to pick up.
Okay.
Maybe
all right.
2, like depending on, like I did a fundraiser for a scholarship fund for the teachers. I just did a breast cancer fund for Mr. Turner's daughter to get back to her. Like I've done 9 families for Thanksgiving. I did a family for Christmas. Like when I'm doing like a fundraiser for something that, you know, a majority of people are from Lackawanna, like a lot of my stuff is Buffalo stuff. I do have been I've been getting into like more of the Lackawanna stuff because I don't want teachers paying $75 for a sweatshirt from somewhere else, you know, from a company where I can make it and they can pay 35 and I'm dropping it off to the school to make it easier for them.
So what's the percentage as far as people
Honestly, this whole
physically
month I
coming?
had one.
Okay.
It was a
and-
teacher who just lived in the park who was like, hey, I'll just pick it up on my way.
So when you're dealing with people coming to the property to pick up your items, are you gonna have hours of
No, I have to
operation?
pick up bin. That's what like a lot of small businesses do. So I didn't know that that was not like allowed.
Okay,
Because a lot of like the other boutiques have pickup bins at their homes and they just have people pick up.
so you don't, so are there?
I mean, if it's an issue, then I don't have to do
No,
pickup, you know?
what we're trying to do is get clarification.
Yeah, for sure.
So do you have hours of operations where people are coming into either your home or your shed to
No
pick up
one
their
comes
items?
into my home or my shed.
Okay, so when people come onto your property to pick up their items, they're simply picking them up from a box?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, all right. And so that box is something that would be accessible 24 hours a day?
I tell people like 8 to 8, obviously be respectful, like
Mhm.
and again, the so few people that have come, I've never had an issue with anybody picking up. It's just like
Okay.
somebody's messaging me like, hey, I'm gonna pick up Tuesday after work. Okay, fine, it's in the bin. Just to make it easier to not have to, I have a 15-month-old, so like going outside and meeting someone and it's freezing cold.
Just
It's
have
not,
them,
yeah.
in the box, how did they, it's not a locked
No,
box?
it's just a regular like tote.
Oh,
Because I only have like one order in there, so I'm not really worried about anyone. I was when we had drug dealers across the street, 1000%. I was worried about people stealing, but I'm not really worried about people stealing. We live on that end of a dead end. Nobody comes down our street. And if a car comes down, we usually know like where they're going or
Mhm.
that it's for.
And that's the other stuff.
Zambron here. Do you have is this like an Etsy?
Kind of, yeah. It's essentially, I have a website that I started in 2020 when I lived in Syracuse. I got bored during COVID, just like everyone else, and was like, all right, I need to do something because I sold cell phones and it's up. So I was like, I gotta do something. So I was living in Syracuse at the time. I got out of that relationship. I moved home. My parents own 9 Gravel, which is in South Street, which is where my shed is. Eventually, like, the plan is to redo that house, but everything's so expensive right now. And then I just had a child, so like it just everything happened. We originally had it out of Hamburg. My parents own like a building in Hamburg. So originally it was in Hamburg. I didn't even deal with anything in Lackawanna because obviously I don't even want people at my home. You know what I mean? Like that's the last thing I want. But you never know. But so I had it out of Hamburg. And then when I was pregnant, I was like, I can't do this. I can't get out of work and then go to Hamburg to pack the orders and then come home. It was just too much. So I'm like, my parents are like, we'll get you a shed. We'll be able to store some of the stuff in the shed. It'll make it easier for you. You don't have to go to Hamburg. It makes it so much easier. I have like solar lights, so like I can go in the shed, close the doors, nobody knows I'm in the backyard, and I'm just doing my thing.
So Zambron again. So
Yeah.
this is an online business,
Mhm.
not a storefront.
Nope. I would love to have a storefront, but there's not really anything here that's.
Okay. So
that's
everything is done online, basically. Mostly deliveries.
So Jared Buckner. So you do drop ship, right? That what you do?
No, I don't do that.
You don't do drop ship?
No.
Okay.
no.
So you create these yourself?
I mean, I have like,
You have like a cricket?
yeah, like, so when you do wholesaling, you wholesale it from different companies.
Okay. Then you just give them the,
Some of the stuff like I
the-
have made specifically for my business, but majority of it like.
so you give them like a JPEG or whatever?
What?
or- So I'm just trying to understand. So you create the design and you just
outsource it to someone who makes stuff and they make it in bulk.
Mhm.
And so the shed is just to kind of,
Yeah, so
How's
like
your
food
overstock?
shows, I can just like, I have like these big
Right.
moving bags, I can just like pack the stuff.
So like craft shows.
Yes, exactly.
So what are we doing here? What are we doing?
right, no, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Doing?
Right. So,
Let's just move people going.
That's kind of where I was, I'll be completely honest, like,
yeah,
I had to get a variance for a shed, it's not my property. Obviously, I would have paid for it because it's my dad's and we did it without the permit, which is fine, because I didn't know that, he didn't know that. We didn't know that it had to be 15 feet away from it. If it would have been 15 feet, it would have been in the middle of the yard, looked ridiculous, and it wouldn't have worked anyways. So I was unaware of that. Obviously, I was 9 months pregnant when we got the shed, so like, I just didn't care. It was hotter than anything. I said, put the shed there, like, my stuff is in there. Half of the shed is my personal stuff, so it's like my bedroom set. Because right now I'm living at 8 with my parents. The plan is to move to 9 eventually once it's,
So it's a
Done.
storage shed.
yeah.
And you didn't get a code variance for your storage shed. Okay, that's fair. I got it.
Any other questions?
That's it.
and she's
That
got to
was
get a
the
license for this.
previous, that was the application at zoning.
What did you say?
I didn't hear what you said.
Application at zoning.
She had an application.
The shed variance was for zoning board. We're not,
Which-
that's nothing to do.
Yeah, we're not dealing
For the
with
shed.
that.
She got approved.
Yeah, it's
check.
got to approve, right?
But she needs to get approved by planning board to get her business.
Yes,
That's
that's
what
what
we're
we're
doing.
And I did go to that office twice, but there was a guy working the one day, he says nobody was there, and then the second day, nobody was there except for Nina, maybe?
Mhm.
Or like a secretary, and she actually did call me back, but then I said, well, do I need to register for the business? Because if I stop pickups, then I'm just like an online Etsy shop, so I'm really kind of like, do I have to pay that 100 and whatever extra dollars?
You have customers coming to the property.
But I'm not, I'm saying if I
Okay,
don't,
but- So let me just ask you this, a year ago, when we stopped there for your flash
in
sale,
September,
whatever it was.
Okay.
All right, we told-
It was September.
6 months ago, whatever.
Yep.
We told you you needed to get a business registration if you're gonna keep having customers come to the house. All right, you didn't get it, so why are you back here now? Who told you between then and now that you needed to get this? You obviously had
I got-
customers coming
no, I
back
got a
or
letter in the
advertising
mail.
online, correct?
I got a letter in the mail saying I had to.
The shoes they were
From the
putting in.
clerk's office.
Yes.
Yeah.
Letter from the clerk's
Yep.
office.
So the clerk's office, says you need a business registration, then you need a business registration, you have to come to planning board,
But then
You get
when I
approved by
called them,
planning
they
board.
didn't know, so that's why.
I don't know.
Well, we're here now. I think we button it up. We prove this, you'll be all set to go.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to get the business license?
Yeah,
I do.
yes.
Okay, so look, can I just ask a question for anybody who has an Etsy store, has to have a business license?
If you have a business, you're supposed to have a business license.
So I don't know if I should say this.
No,
Basically,
How many people?
no, don't say it.
no, don't say no.
Okay.
Any other questions?
I just,
Okay.
I'm confused, because like, you know, I had like a pop-up shop, obviously, because I wanted to get some of the stuff, like, I got vests made this year that were like buffalo vests, and I knew like, it was gonna take up my entire shed for the entire winter, and I'm like, I gotta clear some of the stuff out before winter happens, because I'm not gonna have enough room to even pack an order in here, so that's why I had the pop-up shop, to try to like clear some stuff. And then somebody down the street had a yard sale like a week later with all brand new stuff too, and then I'm like, well, what's the difference exactly, like,
Mhm.
Valid question.
Right.
I'm not the one who told her she needed to get her business registration, I told her if we're gonna keep having customers come there.
So who answers
She got-
that question?
The clerk's office.
So.
Yeah.
Section in the code about yard and garage sales, so.
Yeah, I think there's,
There's only do a certain amount per year.
right.
And
What? I didn't hear you.
People come, yes, only do a
You can
couple
only
a
do-
year, because John and Mary's was having them every day.
Yeah.
So put in the code that you can only have 2 or 3 garage sales a year or whatever.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So the good thing is you're doing the right thing. For those people who don't do it, they're not doing the right thing. So if something
You
happens,
just like, am
So why
like
single
trying
her
to
out
find
there?
where the
No,
level
right.
of a business as compared to like, obviously I have a business license, I pay my taxes, my sales tax, all that stuff. There, obviously, we know that there's people who have just like, what you call, like selling things that don't have business licenses and are not paying their sales tax and everything else.
Well, if you
Where
find
is-
them, call the clerk's office and let them know about it, and then they'll send them a letter and then they'll be here.
Well, I think there needs to be a clarification. If
So-
an online business or a storefront, you know, when you're in Lackawanna with a storefront, you need your business license.
Come there.
Yeah, and not only that, if you're a business, you're a business. You gotta have a business
But if
license.
it's an online business, what does that have to do with the city?
It's still a business.
I'm asking.
Still,
Because people are coming to a property.
City attorney, so again, what I stated in the beginning was that there is a home business exception. If people are not coming to the property, as soon as people are coming to the property, which is been made, I think, pretty clear from both what has been said here and the information that's posted online, that that takes any business out of the home business exception, and they are required to have a business registration through the city. And there have been issues where people are not doing that, so it doesn't matter the character of the business. If there are invitees to the property, it has to have a business registration,
Okay,
and it was made clear, so
okay.
at least now where it is.
Okay, Kim, so do we have.
I just wanted that clarification, that's all.
No.
No
Well, I
more
think it's not going
questions,
to-
so I'll entertain a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion.
Friend,
All in favor?
aye.
Any opposition? No. Okay, motion carried, and so now you should just be able to go get your business.
Can I get business registration permit for the shed?
Before operation.
All righty, thank you and good luck.
The merchandise.
Okay, we don't have any table items, old business, so entertain motions to adjourn.
I'll make the motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
People that have taken out.
Motion carried.
Here all day, get business.